Ryan and Steve here from the Vinyl Record Mission on our third dig today in this storage unit of got to be over 50,000 records in there. But today I'm gonna dig through the 45s, the 7-inch singles, and then Ryan will be doing his thing over here on the other end, looking up stuff and finding records to sell. And first of all, we want to thank everybody for subscribing and for watching the videos. Our introduction video's taken off. It's doing really well. It's got like over 3,000 views. Our subscription numbers are getting up close to 200 already. We've only been doing this for about 2 weeks, and it seems to be, interesting to some people, and we're hoping that we can continue to provide some exciting content. And we won't just be doing digs. I'll be sharing records with you, and we'll be telling some stories about our travels and what we've done in the record business for the last 15 years or so, 20 years. And Ryan wants to say a little bit about what he does and how he sells, and let you know that if you see anything, just message us. Go ahead and let him know.
Yeah, just message. If you I sell every day, I ship out every day, so if there's something you see when Steve's making the video, digging, something you see, message it. Just message him and see if it's something we can come across and agree on a price. Basically, for me, it's a business. I'm a collector as well. Steve's a big collector. Me, I got a 9-year-old child, so I sit here and have to make a living. So I do sell a lot more. I would love to keep everything, but I sell probably 90% of what I find, if not more. So everything's pretty much for sale. If you see something you want, let Steve know. If you come across the price, I'll ship it out tomorrow, and it could be yours.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. See if I can dig up some treasures in these 7-inch 45s. All right, thanks for joining us. Here's how I'm gonna do it so it's easy for you guys to see. I'm just gonna lay them off like this. We'll start with a stack at a time. Yeah. Holy sh!
Scared me.
Oh my god, dude, this is killer right here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think the second copy.
We gotta check that out. It was cool. All right, I'm over here checking out what Ryan's been doing, and he found a nice little stack of 10-inch records. And check these things out. Show them what you got, Ryan.
A lot of punk, indie, doom metal, emo, kind of cool 10-inch stuff. Thought I'd show it off because a lot of it's splatter and some really cool splatter stuff. You see this one right here. I mean, that thing's really cool. Hour of the Wolf. Obsolete. Got this one here. These ones are really cool. You got a yellow and black splatter, green. This one, a lot of it I don't really know. I'm not too familiar with it, but it's like mid 2000s, 2008, punk, emo, that kind of stuff. But I thought I showed off because there's a lot of cool splatter that, you know, those are always fun. Same guys, different color splatters. Just all different cool stuff. Bad Secrets, PLC, and Gold Diggers. Anyways, just thought I'd show it off. Found it inside of a box of LPs, about 20 different 10-inch vinyl. So kind of cool stuff. These guys had their own, even made their own outer sleeve. Kind of cool. Go Slim Fisher. Don't know anything about them. Anyways.
Cool stuff, man.
Cool stuff, yep. Thank you.
Okay, man, we're done with our third dig, and man, this was a killer one. For all of those who were a little bored with our first two digs and, you know, seeing one too many pop and country records, well, these singles, these 45s, turned up some really cool records and one big Northern Soul grail, and that is this right here from Sugar and the Spices. Let's see. Sugar and the Spices on Swan. That is a holy grail for me. And Ryan was nice enough to work something out with me. So this will be going home with me along with like 39 other great 45s for my jukebox. And then I picked out about, I think, 36 or 37 great LPs as well. And while I was back there looking at the 45s, you know, figuring out which box to pull out, I saw these big, like industrial sized boxes of, like, they were kind of heavy. So I asked Ryan what they were, and he told me exactly what they were. And listen to this. Check this out.
Yeah, so they're laser disc boxes, and you want me to tell the story now?
Yeah, go for it.
So one of the big collections I picked up a couple years ago, I was on the last day of picking up 5 U-Hauls full of records, just all records, 5 U-Hauls. These people bought a promo company in the late 80s, a lot of cool stuff. They had room after room, storage after storage, but I'd never seen the garage because she said there was no records in there. In the end, she says there's some records in there. Grab them. When she pops it open, there's like 40 boxes in there. And you want to grab one of those boxes for me, Steve?
Yeah.
This is them right here. They're original laser disc boxes. They just come in there. Anyway, she says, you know, $500 for all of them, and I said, yeah, you know, I'll do that. I'd already didn't spend a lot on the big collection, so it made sense. So I buy them all, take them all home, and I don't really do nothing for a few weeks, and then I get around to them because I'm kind of excited to see like what's in there. I just kind of bought them blind. Open up the first box, and half of them are sealed. It goes to be, and there's about 1,000 sealed and 1,000 not sealed, and the sealed records. So I was selling Laserdisc for a few months, posting all of them. But the cool part of the story is there was a box that held about 120 Laserdiscs, so it was a little bit longer than the U-Haul, and it was kind of falling apart. So I said, let me get to this because it was taking up space. Going through it, and there was one record in the very back, and it was in a hard plastic that some of the laser discs are in. You kind of see them like in a library, so it's like a gatefold plastic, real hard. Pull it out, and it's Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. I wasn't real excited about it, and then all of a sudden I kind of opened it up, and I realized there's absolutely no writing. I was kind of like, this is weird. So I'm like, maybe it's a test press. I pulled out. Sure enough, it's a test press. There's no markings. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. Turns out it's not a test press. Turns out it's the alternate script cover. It was a script cover. Turned out to be a grail for Bruce Springsteen records. Only 200 made. If you got one of them, it's for sure this Bruce had handled it in the studio in New York. So I put it up on eBay. For $1,500, I figured I'll put it on auction for $1,500. If I get a bid, cool. If not, maybe I'll just keep it. Got a bid instantly within the first, I think, few hours, and then it sat there for $1,500 until the very end, and then it jumped to $2,000, and then in the last 12 seconds, it went to $26.25. Sold it to a guy, I think in Michigan, and he was thrilled to have it. I was scared to ship it, but I did. Shipped it very carefully. He got it, was thrilled to have it. And that's my Laserdisc story, because the Laserdiscs were cool also because I had so many sealed ones, a lot of cool rare ones that the Laserdisc guys still buy. I sold a lot of them, and then I ended up selling them all to one guy. But the Holy Grail Bruce Springsteen record that was inside, that was the coolest part. So just goes to show you that anything could be in these things.
Yeah, I got a cool story about how I found a Holy Grail. So I was digging at this guy's storage unit who had bought this massive collection from a Hemet record store, and I was going through the 45s, and I found this killer Holy Grail 45 man from Swan.
Yes.
Sugar and the Spices. Yeah, that's my Holy Grail story right now.
Yeah, that happened.
No, but so one of the things about Ryan and I is that we've never been cherry pickers. We've never been afraid of hard work. and that's how we've really amassed a lot of both of our collections have come from. Yeah, we buy a lot. Ryan buys really, really great. He knows how to buy. He knows what not to spend a lot of money on. We know when we have to drop some coin for the records that we're going through, and we see that there's a really, really discerning collector that collects really rare and mint condition vinyl. We've been there, done that before, but there's something to be said about buying bulk collections that nobody else wants to even get involved in, and then putting in the work and digging through those records. And some people say, yeah, well, you gotta go and dig through all this stuff just to find a few gems. We have the time, we have the resources, and guess what? We love doing it. It's a lot of fun. We get to hang out together doing what we love doing, and it's never cost us money. We've never lost money doing this, and we just continue to build our collections, our personal collections. I'm always looking for just even common records. There's so many great records in these collections that are for the average person who just wants to listen to good music. It's not always about finding the Led Zeppelin Holy Grails or the Pink Floyds or the crazy psych records, 13th Floor Elevator, all those things. Those are great, and we love finding those. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that just want to listen to good quality vinyl records, and that's really what it's all about, is finding something for everybody. So yeah, you're gonna see us dig through a lot of crap, which is what some people have already referred to what we're digging through. But look, I mean, I'm going home with some amazing records for.
I mean, the record guys know that you don't buy a collection and there's 100 good records in each box. You got to dig through the crap. And what I do is I have an outlet to sell everything. So that's why I can pick up 20 or 30,000 records at a time, because I can sell just the vinyl, which I sell to an artist, and he buys 10,000 pieces at a time. I sell them sometimes on eBay, and I'll sell them in 1,000 or 2,000 lots at a time. So I can buy these huge collections because I have an outlet for the trash, let's say, and then also all the way up to records that I sell individually or do them on lots or.
Do you remember the guy's name, the artist?
George Monfils. You guys have a chance, you can look up George.
Check it out.
George Monfils. He's an artist. He lives local. He's from the UK originally, but he has amazing things. He'll cut. He's done stuff with vinyl records that you couldn't even dream of. He's done a life-size Abbey Road Beatles, where he uses, I think, between 10 and 15,000 vinyl records. He cuts them into the bodies. He just finished Purple Rain Prince on the motorcycle with, I want to say around 8,000 records, where he'll cut and he'll sculpt them, and you got this art piece, and it's actually made out of vinyl records.
I'll put a link in the description for the guy's website so you can check it out. It's really, really, really cool. Yeah. And then you can also see, why this guy is so ingenious, because he always finds a way to make money out of these collections, and here he is, contributing to this amazing art form and helping this artist, complete something that he has made that's really, really great. Yeah,
a lot of teachers buy just the disc, and then people who do like the art, like Clockwork and stuff. I sell records to one of the largest, if not the largest, Amazon seller who does clocks. So she'll buy 5,000 pieces off me, and she'll make all the different clocks and stuff on there. So we have an outlet. You're gonna get anytime you buy a collection, anybody knows it's 90, sometimes 90% junk. You're not always gonna find that box of cool punk records, but you might find one punk record that makes the box cool.
Yeah, totally. All right, well, thanks for joining us on dig number 3 with Steve and Ryan of the Vinyl Record Mission, and we'll see you in another week for another dig. And I'll share some of these records with you guys on another video during the week. Thanks again for joining us. Bye.